Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Monica. For those of you who don't know me, this is my first video ever, so it's gonna be so awkward. Anyways, I wanted to start a video about budgeting. I know this probably sounds lame, but it really did change my life. The way that I thought about money and how I manage my money and my finances. It all started back in 2015 when I turned 18. I got a credit card, and ever since then I accumulated credit card on top of credit card on top of credit card. So I was in debt for 11 credit cards, from Forever 21, Macy's, Sears, Costco, Kohl's, Victoria's Secret, all these shopping places, Target. And I always wrote down my payment due dates and how much I paid, just to make sure that I actually paid it that month, so I would never have a late payment. And well, that's all I did. I just always wrote it in a notebook, what cards I had due for that month and how much it was. And I always did minimum payment. I never did a higher payment, so it was just a cycle that I could never get out of. And I wasn't mentally thinking about my future. I didn't really care. I was a shopaholic, and I would just swipe until I was oh, I work, I'll pay off my card. So up to this day, I feel like I've been working just to pay off my cards. But luckily, I'm down to 2 cards, which is Costco and Sears. I used to owe almost $2,000 on Sears, and now I only owe $150. And Costco, I did owe $2,000, and now I recently paid a big chunk of it, and now I only owe about $800, which with those 2 cards I should be done with debt in 2 months. This is the first time ever. When these 2 months pass, this is gonna be the first time ever I work and I'm gonna have a paycheck. And I'm not gonna be okay, well, what am I gonna do with this paycheck? I'm so used to paying all my credit cards, where it's oh, now I actually have money. So it's just about budgeting and how I'm gonna spend my money now and all that. I saw this video. I've always seen all these videos on YouTube on how to budget and everything, but I never was interested in it until one day I came across a video by Suli. I'll probably try to link it down below. And she started talking about how to budget, and what she said that spoke to me was how it's important that we need to budget, because every single dollar you get paid has a purpose, whether that's for food or a phone bill or rent. Every single dollar counts. And that changed my perspective. That changed the way I thought about my my checks, my money. So it's you know what, she's right, I need to get on a budget. So I started looking into budgeting. I found a notebook on Amazon. There's a lot of notebooks on Amazon, but the one I got was Limitless Mindset Budget Book. Basically, I'm still getting the hang of it. I started this back in March, so it's only been 2 months with this notebook here. I wrote down what cards I owe, the due dates, and it has a nice little bill tracker. I don't know if you could tell. It shows the housing, so for your rent, utilities, food, personal, auto, medical, income. It has an other portion, savings, and then it has a spending tracker and your notes. So I feel this really helped me out. I could go into depth about this if you guys want to see how I budget monthly, but this is just my little story time of why I decided to start budgeting. And I feel it is important that we budget. You know what, I challenge you guys to look at your bill statements, your debit or credit card bill statements for a month, and add up all the fast food money you wasted. Was that really necessary? I feel a lot of my money would go to fast food. Like, I would sometimes wake up late enough that I didn't have time to make breakfast at home, but early enough that if I leave the house this second, I could still pass somewhere and buy food. And that was my mentality for a really long time. Like, even up to this day, I'm not gonna lie, this morning I had McDonald's. But I don't do it every day now. I maybe do it like once a week when I really crave something. But I think it's very important to like know where your money is going into, especially like now. I really need to like take the opportunity and realize how blessed I am that I still live with my parents. So I should be saving up this whole time, so when I do have my own house and I do have like my bills and stuff, I still do help around, but not as much as if I were to be on my own. I know it would be much more difficult, but preparing for the future now that, you know, I'm still young and I'm still at home with my parents, I could use that and put that money towards something that might affect my future. And, you know, one day my family, like, my credit score used to be so bad, and now I finally got it into the 700s. Well, not that bad. It was like in the lower 600s. Now I recently entered in the 700s, and I'm trying to work my way up. And I know it's gonna keep going up because I've paid off a lot of my cards, majority of them. And it's just honestly a relief. I can't stress enough how important it is for you to budget. And I will go in depth in another video, in a paycheck, how I budget, how I cash my envelopes, what envelopes I use, like what's my technique to, you know, budget. So if you guys want to see more videos, let me know in the comments below. I know this is so weird for me. Like, I'm talking to a camera right now. And excuse my face. Like, I know I'm breaking out. I have bags. I'm tired. But I hope you all have a good day. And this is just my little introduction story on what I plan to do with this channel. And we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys for watching. I'm not even gonna lie, I was close to $10,000 in debt. And it's like, now that I look back at all those years and all that I've wasted, it's like, why did I owe like Victoria's Secret $700, $800, $900? Where did all that go, you know? And like, majority of it, it's like, it's clothes that I don't even own anymore. So it's like, I'm paying, or I paid off her, because I already paid it out, but it's like, I paid for clothes that I got rid of. So it's like, it's just not worth it. The way we should think about it, it's like, if we don't have the money for it, don't spend it, because later on, you know, they're gonna, with interest and everything, you end up paying double the price of what, maybe depending on what it is, honestly, like double or triple the cost of what it would have just been if you would have just paid cash. But yeah.